I'm Shelly Turner, and we are at the last step of learning about how to do list hopping. We're going to test the funnel that we set up and see if the list hopping actually works. This is actually the most exciting part and can be part of the nerve-wracking part is getting this run through a test and see if everything's working right. And if something's not quite working right, you have to troubleshoot, and that can be a challenge sometimes. But just follow all the videos and you should be fine. So let's go ahead and put in some information for our test and see if we can start this shindig. So I'm going to go ahead and put a name in here and an email. And now we're ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead and click Let's Start Hopping. And what that does is it takes me to the video 1 page. Now, what should happen is I should get them added to the list 1, but then immediately, because I've landed on the video page, remember I set it at 0 minutes. You can set it for 10 minutes so it wouldn't happen immediately for you. But for me, I had it at 0 minutes so I can test it. But what it's done, or what it should have done, is it should have moved it from list 1 and added it to list 2. So let's go ahead and see if Barbara has been moved from list 1 and then confirmed on list 2. So here's our list 1, and let's go ahead and refresh and see if we got Barbara on there. So I'm just going to reload. And when I do, I see that Barbara is actually on there. She's been added, but she's got a status of moved, and it says that she's been moved to list 2, which is exactly what she should have been. So let's go ahead and check list 2 and see if she's on there as confirmed. So here we are on list 2, and let's go ahead and reload this list, and we'll see if Barbara made it on there. So yeah, Barbara's actually confirmed now on list 2. So our first hop has been successful. Now let's go back to the video 1 page and click the button to go to video 2 and see if we can do the second hop. So this is the video 1 page. We're going to click video 2 and start this second hop. So I'll click it, and that takes us to the video 2 page, and now we should see some more list hopping, so let's check it out. Alright, so remember that Barbara was confirmed here just a few minutes ago when we hit video page 1. But now we've hit video page 2, so she should be moved into another list. So let's refresh this list and see what's happened. So I'll click reload. And now you can see that Barbara has actually been moved, and she's been moved to test list 3. So now let's jump into test list 3 and see if she's been added and confirmed. All right, here we are on test list 3. And we're going to go ahead and reload to see if Barbara got on it and confirmed. So reload. And there she is right there. She's actually confirmed. And we've got her name and her email address. So far we're hopping and it's actually working beautifully. So now we need to go from the video 2 page to the checkout page. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so here we are on the video 2 page. And we need to jump into the checkout page. So let's go ahead and click that button. And remember, we've got some automation rules that as soon as we hit this checkout page, we need to hop list again. So let's go ahead and check what happened inside of our mailing boss lists. All right, so this one is list 3. She was confirmed. We should be moved now, so let's reload the list. So I'm going to click reload. And sure enough, Barbara's still there, but she's moved. And she's been moved to the checkout list. So let's go ahead and check that out and see if she's actually been added to the checkout list. All right, so here we are on the checkout list, and all we need to do is click a reload to see if Barbara made it. And sure enough, there we are. Barbara made it. She's confirmed. So everything's looking great so far in hopping. We've made it from list 1 to list 2 to list 3 and now to the checkout list. And now the interesting one happens where we go through the checkout process and we see if the person is then added to the thank you page and to the paid customer list. So let's go ahead and go back to our website and do that last part and see if we can get one more move or one more change to these lists. All right, so here I am, and I am on the checkout page. So let's put Barbara's information in there. So Barbara There we go. We got her registration information in there, and it's 5 whole cents. So we're going to go click the checkout button. And remember, we'll go through the entire PayPal process to make this happen. And when we do, we should end up on the thank you page at the end, and it should register Barbara into that customer subscriber list. So let's go ahead and pay for our product. So I'll log in. And we'll pay a whole nickel for this product. I think that's worth it to be able to test. So we'll use our balance and click continue, and then pay now. So now we've officially paid the 5 cents, and now we need to click return to merchant. And what that's going to do is send us to the thank you page that we created. So I'm going to go ahead and click that now. And there's our thank you page, and I even set it up so that it would say her name when she arrived on the page. So now we should have one more situation where she's added to another list. So let's go ahead and look at Mailing Boss and see what happened. So if you remember, when we set up the checkout, we didn't set it up to move or unsubscribe Barbara. So if we refresh this page or reload this page, it still should have Barbara as confirmed. So I'm going to just right click and go to reload, and it actually still shows Barbara as confirmed. So she's still a confirmed member of this list, but she should also be a confirmed member of the paid customer list. So let's go ahead and check that one out. So here's the customer list right here, and we can just reload this page and we'll see if Barbara was added to the list. I'm going to right click and I'm going to go to reload, and now we've got her confirmed as a member of this list. So what we've effectively done is we've list hopped from list 1, list 2, list 3 to checkout, and then from checkout we were also added to the customer or the paid customer list. So we've been able to bounce this person around the whole time, and at any moment through the process we could look up this person and find out where they were at in the process of going through our funnel. So this is a great way using list hopping to keep track of where your people are at. So I'll see you in the next video where we'll summarize it all up.